There are so many different aspects of the water industry that people can get into.
We have a variety of education levels. Some of them are college trained, some of them are not.
As a biology major in college, I got an internship as a lab technician.
And a position opened at the local wastewater treatment plant.
I started in the water industry as a customer service professional.
I heard about an internship and thought I'd check it out as a stepping stone.
4 years later, I was able to go back and get a job there as a water quality supervisor.
23 years later, I'm still in the industry, still working for municipalities.
That soon led me to get a job as an environmental and regulatory coordinator.
And I've had the opportunity to sort of experience from the entry level to superintendent.
I got the job and I had to go to school. They sent me to school, and then a position opened here in the water industry. Thankfully, I got that job. I just recently obtained my T1 license, Treatment 1.
Water treatment is regulated by the Connecticut Department of Public Health. My Class 4 water treatment license is through the Department of Public Health.
Most states require these operators to have continuing education, and so we prepare them with the courses, we prepare them to take the drinking water exams.
That test is a nationwide test. There's 4 levels of treatment licenses for drinking water and 4 levels of distribution, depending on the size of the system and the complexity of the system. So the bigger the system is, the more complex it is, the higher level of license that's required to run the plant.
In the smaller systems, you get an opportunity to do a little bit of everything. The larger systems become more specialized. So really it's up to you as far as what your area of interest is.
We've changed water meters, we've tested chlorine residual and turbidity in the water. We watched them change a water main.
The goal is to have the students do a little bit of everything that an operator would do in these facilities. They're doing water sampling, they're working in the laboratory doing water analysis, they may be in the treatment plant doing backwash on the filtration units, they may be out in the distribution lines working on the water distribution systems.
I had no idea the effort and the time and the manpower that went into producing clean and safe water.
Depending on your personal interest and traits, there is that ability to be with a system for a long time or move from one system to another to experience and develop and grow depending on your needs and interests.
There are plenty of opportunities no matter what your interest is. If you're interested in computers, there's instrumentation work, billing program work. If you're interested in financial aspects, there's rate analysis and budgeting. If you are interested in mechanical aspects, water operations, distribution work. So there are plenty of opportunities within the field. Customer service, public relations, communications.
This was one of those industries that they're forecasting that will have a growth.
Technology, a lot of the people are going to be more technically savvy than some of the people that are hiring them. That's going to be an attribute. That's something they're going to bring to the industry that we're going to benefit from.
And it's an exciting industry. You feel like you're doing something good, and the salaries are good, the job stability is great.
I think I would tell anyone who's interested in this field that you definitely need to check it out.
If you have an opportunity to learn about the water industry in high school, I definitely would say to do it.
I strongly encourage you to investigate the opportunity.
Everybody's talking about being more green.
Today, green means something different to everybody, but every industry is embracing it. I'd like to think of it more on a sustainability level. We have to make sure that our resources are available today and in the future and plan accordingly.
You're also serving the environment through being an environmental steward and environmental protection.
I always wanted to do a job where I was doing something environmental, and that's how I got into this field. I feel like I'm doing something important and I'm helping people with essential services.
Most people just expect water to come out of their faucet, and they don't really think about all the hard work that's actually going into keeping the water clean and safe for everybody.
Water and wastewater services are things that a lot of people don't think about, but everybody needs.
Today, the industry is dramatically changing. We're trying to provide the same services with less and being able to reduce the impact on the environment, reduce the load on the energy resources. And so whereas many communities would get into greening their facility by building a green building or adding green equipment or establishing green policies, this industry, we have to do all of the above. And even further, we actually have to put it into practice.
The challenges that we see coming up in the future are probably 2 things. One is energy issues. They're becoming very important now.
We need to focus on changing our footprint, becoming much more energy efficient and environmentally conscious.
And we're trying to reduce our cost of running treatment plants.
The purer we can keep the watershed, the more we can keep the cost out to treat the water and to keep the water safe for the public that has to drink it.
The other one would be climate change. We don't know what that involves yet.
It would appear that climate change is here. And from an industry perspective, we have a long way to go.
It obviously involves the weather, and weather is very important for water. Depends if we get more water or less water. Each one of those conditions could change what we do at a treatment plant.
But it takes effort. It just doesn't happen by accident. When you turn the tap at home, there's a reason you get safe, reliable water 24/7.